there are many reasons for you not to give up. So, diretso na po tayo sa ating topic. Pero I'm again honored to share sa inyo ang connection between uh, mental health at mental health and spirituality. At kapag tinuloy-tuloy mo yon, pag pinagsama mo yung dalawa na yan, that's inner healing. At last last na YLC, I talked with a pastor na nag-share siya na in their church, hindi na iniwala na ang Christian ay pwedeng ma-depress. So parang merong religious wall doon na nagsasabi na, dapat pag Christian ka na, pag may Jesus ka na, hindi mo na dapat naranasan yung mga negative na emotions na yan. As in, hindi. Sabi ko, that's sad. Okay? And siguro kung babalikan natin, maybe 15 years ago or 20 years ago, pag tinanong niyo ako, maybe isa ako doon sa mga sasagot niyan. Okay? Kumbaga medyo hyper ang faith ko to the point na there should be no negativity sa buhay mo since Christ is in you. Especially in the emotions. Pero I've learned, mga kapatid, na that is not true. Okay? Sometimes, kahit na may faith ka na, may time na parang gusto mo sumuko, lalo pag wala kang faith, di ba? Kasi tao ka pa rin. At tao ka talaga. Pero we need to realize something dito na kahit gaano ka na ka-strong, whichever mang area, kahit gaano ka sabi mong strong ka at lahat-lahat, sometimes you will go to the end of your rope and then you wanna give up. May tendency. At isa sa mga tanong ko nga ay bakit may mga tao na gustong kitilin ang buhay nila. Yun ang isa sa mga tanong ko. Dati. At ang tanong ko pa rin siya ngayon, pero I have a question, I have an answer na dyan. Pero ganun pa man, pinaka-basic na answer doon, tao tayo nakakaranas at nakakaramdam ng mga ganun. Pero, sige, tuloy tayo. Continue. So, iyan ang ating pinaka-tagline sa inner healing. Discover the steps into transformation that heal from within. Kaya yung tanong natin, gusto mo na bang sumuko? Nakaranas na tayo na mag-give up. Okay? At sumuko. Pero not totally para gumawa ng alanganin mga bagay. Pero ngayong umaga na mas napatunayan na talaga it can happen. No. Tuloy tayo. If inspiration is something that happens to you, inspiration, yung ma-inspire ka, what determines whether that spark ignites lasting change or merely flickers and fades? Ayan, medyo nag-play of words tayo ng konti. Kung ang inspiration ay something na nangyayari sa'yo, yung inspired ka ba, parang, wow, excited ako. Usually, ang inspiration ay kaakibat niyan ay feeling of being excited and being, kumbaga, on fire, being happy, being joyful, at being inspired sa mga nangyari, sa mga tao. Ang tanong dito ay, ano nagdedetermine whether yung spark, yung joy, yung excitement na yan ay may lasting change? Or baka ningas kugon lang siya? Nako, yan ang maganda sagutin natin this morning. So it's episode 58. We've been doing this for the past 58 weeks. Hirap, pero hindi susuko. Being inspired and self-motivated. Alam ko na-discuss ko na ito ng konti, pero let's discuss this on another angle. Okay? So, inspiration and self-motivation, itong pinaka-premise natin. Though people can inspire me towards inner healing, it's only part of my inner healing process. What's of primary importance is how I am able to do self-motivation. Okay? Here's the thing. Yung ma-inspire tayo sa ibang mga tao towards inner healing why we're here dito sa inner healing sessions, that's only part of the process. The other half, if I am self-motivated, sabi ko nga sa inyo many times, people can inspire me, but only myself, only through myself, I can be motivated. Hindi nyo kayang i-motivate. Hindi ko kayang i-motivate. Pero kaya ko kayo i-inspire. Pero hindi ko kayang i-motivate. Reverse, kaya nyo akong i-inspire. So, tuloy lang. Okay, go. Gising na. Pero ako lang ang pwedeng mag-motivate sa sarili ko. Same with you all. Okay? Kasi yung inspiration is external. May nakita kang maganda nangyari, may tao, may sitwasyon na maganda ang ginawa at nangyari, you're inspired. Okay? Story niya, narinig mo, testimony niya, inspiring. Pero motivation, it only comes from yourself, from myself. Tuloy tayo. Self-motivation, okay, emerges as the foundational driver of inner healing. Okay? Sabi pa rito, because while external inspiration may spark movement, only your internal resolve, yung ikaw talaga, ako talaga, sustains the transformative work required for genuine inner healing. And I've learned this. And I know you know this, pero let me clarify this, okay? Kapag wala kang self-motivation, bitin ang inspiration. No one can inspire an unmotivated person. Tuloy tayo. Let's read the verse.
1 Corinthians 9:24 to 27. Do you not know that in a race all runners run, but only one receives the prize? So run that you may obtain it. Every athlete exercises self-control in all things. They do it to receive a perishable wreath, but we an imperishable. So I do not run aimlessly. I do not box as one beating the air, but I discipline my body and keep it under control, lest after preaching to others, I myself should be disqualified.
Tingnan niyo yung naka-highlight dyan. Ang sabi rito, so run that you may obtain it. Ang picture dito is athlete. Sa baba, verse 27, sabi doon, but I discipline my body and keep it under control. Sa NIV, ang pagkakasabi doon, I discipline my body and make it my slave. Antindi, no? Okay? So, as you can see, dito may makikita na being inspired and being self-motivated, dapat mag-partner yung dalawa na yan. Being inspired and being self-motivated. Babalikan ko yung verse na to mamaya. Pero let me tell you po muna ng 4 na scenario. Okay? 4 scenarios for hindered and unhindered inner healing. Kasi hindi ibig sabihin na umaten tayo dito, you're healed. Okay? Kasi ang inner healing is a process. Hindi ibig sabihin uminom kayo ng inyong maintenance na gamot, magaling na kayo. Hindi pa rin. Hindi ibig sabihin pupunta kayo sa doktor, magaling na kayo. Hindi ibig sabihin umaten ka ng church, Christian ka na. Hindi ibig sabihin pumasok ka sa McDonald's, French fries ka na. Okay, hindi. Let me tell you 4 scenarios kung papaano maranasan yung unhindered or hindered na klase ng inner healing. Okay? Number 1, uninspired and unmotivated. Okay? Kumbaga, negative. Kapag ikaw ay uninspired na, okay? Ikaw ay unmotivated pa, then there's the danger of paralysis. There's a danger of paralysis kapag ikaw ay uninspired, unmotivated pa. Okay? At kapag ikaw ay na-paralyze, give up ka talaga. This scenario, ang isang tao na uninspired na, unmotivated pa, ay sure ball na i-give up. Okay? Napakalaki ng chance for him or her to give up. That's scenario number 1. Scenario number 2, inspired but unmotivated. Okay? Yung high ka, wow, I'm so inspired, blah, blah, blah. Pero hindi ka motivated. Ibig sabihin, may illusion ka na gumagalaw ka. Parang isang tao na naka-spooting na, nakapang-jogging, pero nakahiga sa kama. Isang tao na nag-diet, pero nasa eat all you can. Okay? Isang tao na nakatingin, na nasa gym, nakatingin sa mga gaganda ng katawan, fit, macho, sexy, pero may hawak na hamburger nakaupo sa gilid. That person is inspired, but he is unmotivated. Feeling niya sa isip niya dahil inspired siya, gumagalaw na siya. That's not true. Hindi ibig sabihin meron kang gym equipment, ay fit ka na. Okay? Hindi ibig sabihin meron kang pang BP, normal na ang blood pressure mo. Those things inspire you to do something, pero you must motivate yourself to go into movement. That's scenario number 2. Scenario number 3. Ito medyo okay na. Okay? Uninspired but self-motivated. Not so good pa rin, pero medyo may maganda na. That person has the blessing of discipline. Alam mo yun, problemado siya. Gusto niya na mag-give up siguro. Pero may fighting spirit siya. Meron siyang in him or in her na parang energizer. It keeps you going. Kung emosyon niya ang pag-uusapan, ayaw niya na. Pero dahil dedicated siya, disciplined siya, may CDC siya. He is committed, he is disciplined, he is consistent. Pero deep within, uninspired na siya. Pero he just keeps on going. Bless yung tao na yun with self-discipline, with self-motivation. Let me read to you something. Ano sabi dito? Sabi dito, this person possess the greatest advantage for sustained healing. Kung process of healing, this person is not yet healed, katulad natin, totally healed, 100%. Pero he experiences healing. Ito yung hindi niya mahal na yung trabaho niya. Pero he reports to his or her job. Hindi niya iniiwan yung team niya. Pagod na to maaari, pero he keeps his commitment going. Pero if we go back again, one scenario, okay? If we go back one scenario, itong uninspired and unmotivated, feeling niya may ginagawa siya. Pero itong number 3, may ginagawa talaga siya. Okay? Scenario number 4, para makita yun. Ito yung inspired na, self-motivated pa. Towards fullness na siya. Hindi pa rin siya completely healed. Hindi pa rin siya perfect person katulad natin. Pero, alam mo yon, even if inspiring yung paligid or uninspiring ang paligid, kaya niyang i-motivate ang sarili niya. Therefore, may nakikita siyang changes and he begins to be inspired, not just self-motivated. This person is in control of his emotion. This person manages his emotion ng walang palya. Hindi ibig sabihin lagi siyang masaya. Okay? Tingnan natin yung 4 in one picture. There are people who are uninspired and unmotivated. That's the danger of paralysis. There are people who are inspired but unmotivated. The illusion of movement. Sila. Uninspired but self-motivated. The blessing of discipline. Hindi lang discipline, commitment, and consistency rin. Inspired and self-motivated towards fullness. At saan natin ilalagay dyan yung tao na parang Elijah moment? Nasa inspiring moment, great victory, pero after lang makarinig ng negative words, negative comments, bagsak na naman. Okay, nasaan sila doon? Doon sila sa number 2. Pero just like Elisha, na nag-spend time with the Lord, nag-move up siya sa self-motivated kasi pumunta pa rin siya sa presence ni Lord until na natanggap niya yung self-motivation. Hindi niya pa feel, pero he keeps on going. At si Elijah din ang example. Nakaramdam siya, na-inspire na siya dahil sabi niya, I must keep on going. Na-inspire siya sa Lord. And what happens? He continued his job, his ministry. Nasaan ka dyan, kapatid, ngayon? Okay. Comment lang ng number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay lang maging honest. Okay? Ikaw ba ay uninspired and unmotivated ngayon? Pero you show up. So, ibig sabihin, you're not number 1. Ikaw ba ay inspired but unmotivated? Again, you showed up. So, hindi ka number 2. Ikaw ba ngayon ay uninspired but self-motivated? You showed up. Maybe number 3. Okay, medyo uninspired ng konti, pero inspired na rin. Pero I came, that's why I'm self-motivated. Wow, you see kung gaano kahalaga ang self-motivation? The moment you answer there, mga kapatid, 3 man yan, or 4 man yan, or 3.5, you can say, I am self-motivated. Maybe I'm uninspired. Pero pagpapatuloy natin, I pray ma-inspire natin ang bawat isa. Tuloy tayo. Again, let's go back dun sa verse. Sabi dun sa verse, do you not know that in a race, all the runners run? This is a life picture. People run the race of life. Pero only those who have Jesus in their hearts will continue running the race. I'm talking about here hanggang eternity. Sometimes yung mga tao, they say they have Jesus in their hearts. Pero they gave up. Totoo din naman yun sa isang banda. Pero you need more than just saying, I am a believer or follower of Jesus. Ipakita mo sa sarili mo. Ipakita mo kay Jesus. You run the race, as in tapusin mo yung race. Okay? You show up sa family mo. You show up sa trabaho mo. You show up sa church. You show up to inspire people even if you are number 3. Even if uninspired ka, you show up. Okay? But I discipline my body, sabi ni Paul. I discipline my body and make it my slave, NIV, ESV, and keep it under control. You see, gusto ng katawan ko maging tamad. But I discipline it. Hindi ka pwede magtamad-tamaran. Continue tayo. Let me read sa inyo. Medyo mahaba-haba ang summary. I'll just read it and maybe you'll come back to it. Inspired and self-motivated. The idea that inspiration comes externally is absolutely true. Anybody can inspire me. Anything can inspire me. However, it is only up to me to motivate myself. No one else can motivate me. Nothing outside of me can provide motivation. Motivation is intrinsic sa loob. That's why I need to work on why and how I should be inspired and self-motivated as part of my healing process. Though people can inspire me toward inner healing, that is only one part of the journey. How I receive inspiration from people or situation is secondary. Last slide. What's most important is how I cultivate self-motivation, even if inspired or not. Okay? I'm really, really praying now na you find the reasons why you should not give up.